was a good game. It was a good win for us. I know things didn't happen the way we wanted it, but looking back, we got guys to the mound, and it was good for us.
How big was Dunn coming in? He's been struggling early on, but he came in today and pitched really well. Do you think you'll see a little bit more of him coming into games?
Well, I mean, that's probably a Coach Bell question, but, you know, he comes in, he throws strikes. As long as he doesn't walk guys and hit guys, he's going to be all right.
And then how important is it for your team to be able to come up from behind, you know, after, you know, you had your opportunity in the 9th, and then instead of, you know, giving up, getting deflated, you guys were able to come back in the 12th and win. How important is that for you?
Yeah, I mean, giving up those 3 in the 8th, you know, it was tough. The whole day was kind of flat. You know, it was kind of like, I don't know whether it was last week, you know, 7-1, taking it for granted. I don't know what it was, but we were kind of flat the whole day and woke up there in the end. You know, and everybody had a little energy at the end, and it's just midweek baseball. They got to get their minds right from the start, and I don't think it was there.
As a whole, you started using the bullpen in the 3rd inning. So what did you think about their whole performance? Going 4 or 5 pitchers deep and just keeping that run total low for Bucknell?
It was good. I mean, you know, Jordan Dunmoyer is his first outing ever. You know, so it was good to see him back out there and get his feet wet and get him going again. And it was the plan. We were going to get these guys all these innings, maybe not this many innings, but we were going to get these guys to the mound and try and get some work in.
Monte obviously had a huge day, 3 for 5 and 2 RBIs. What's going through? How are you feeling right now?
I'm just feeling really comfortable at the plate. Just waiting for a fastball, trying to spit off speed and wait for a fastball and hit as hard as I can. Hopefully it finds a hole. Sometimes it doesn't. I think I made a great play today, but just feeling really comfortable at the plate right now.
Do you feel like you're getting into kind of a mid-season rhythm now, kind of getting back to?
Yeah, I've gotten I don't know how many at-bats now, but I've gotten plenty at-bats to where now I'm feeling comfortable at the plate to just try to hit the ball, try to get on base.
Elliot, what were you thinking when you were warming up and they just walked in the load of bases for you?
I was surprised, but, you know, Coates is probably a guy that's not going to hit into too many double plays, so I think, you know, probably going to avoid that. But, you know, I kind of got nerves hit me a little bit, but I just kind of stepped back and said, you know, this is a situation you want to be in. And, you know, I think other guys on the team had confidence in me. So, you know, like I said, just trying to see something up and knew I didn't have to get a base hit, you know, to get the job done. So, I mean, that was kind of took a little bit of the stress off me.
So does getting the game-winning hit kind of wash away the rest of the game that you had?
Oh, definitely. I think I was like 0 for 4, 0 for 5 up to that point. So obviously you don't want to sit on an offer, but
You've had walk-offs before.
yeah, I had one last year, but no, I just it definitely washed it away. Any win will, you know. And you go 0 for 10 and you get a win. You should be happy about that.
So I guess for both of you, the bullpen started to get used in the 3rd inning, and you got a lot of pitchers going in, kept the damage low, or just kept Bucknell off the scoreboard. So how huge is that when you're already behind that the bullpen just keeps it close like that for you guys?
That was awesome. I think Tim came in and did a great job. He just threw a bunch of strikes, and he wasn't afraid of guys hitting the ball hard off of him because he knew that we were behind and we were going to get some outs.
What did you think about the whole bullpen as a whole today, so?
I think they did a great job. You know, these midweek games at this point are for guys to go out and prove themselves, and you know, obviously we expect them to get the job done. But it's nice to see, you know, some of those guys get work in. That hopefully, you know, down the stretch, this Big Ten, you know, going a little run, we're going to need those guys.